Wondering what this is? Nah, nothing much. Just my little workout. You know, it's a squirt. Trying to do some type of weird skip, but it didn't work out like that. Today's New Year's, so why not end the year with just a simple video of going over the year, going over what's to come. And I mean, looking back at this year, I think one thing that I'm really proud of that I was doing was I started doing a lot of more camera commentary videos. I started really incorporating my camera and having commentary with camera in my videos, And I know like one of my most viewed gameplay videos, Arkham Origins, broke my back or Bane broke me. But that has like 55 views. But I mean, just not even that one that has commentary in it, but all of them, that have commentary and you know, the edits in it. That's one thing that I tell people all the time is, funny enough, being a content creator, like that's one thing that I think a lot of us content creators we do is we try and find ways to incorporate memes to where sometimes I might say something and I automatically think of, oh, this meme, and I try to find a way where I can incorporate it later on when I edit. um and even to say that I'm a content creator, it's kind of weird because um like I told you guys, I think back when I had 25 subscribers, um, I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for money. I don't even get paid to do this. YouTube doesn't even pay me to do this. I simply do this because I just like making content and putting out for people. I like making content to where when I put out, people see it, they laugh, they get happy. Again, if they're having a bad day, they could watch my video and, their day is a little better. And even with the podcast channel, like I don't do the podcast channel for fame or for money or for people to know me as this, oh, look at this young preacher preach. But I do it so that way people can know the truth about God. And again, if there's people out there that they don't know about God, and the people out there that don't, I don't know how to take that first step with God, and then they can look at my podcast and it can make and start planting a seed and a hunger for them to where they look at it and they're like, I want to know more about God. I need to know more about God, and it could plant that seed, So again, it's like I have these two channels simply because of that. And I had a third channel, I had a music channel. Um, but I decided to go ahead and just have the music videos stay on the Explore Key channel. And the main reason for that is it's just, if you guys don't know, there's like four different channels that I'm handling right now. I have my Explore Key, my Explore Christ, and I have a third podcast channel that me and my friend Isaiah Vara, that also has a podcast channel. Our VC Youth Ministry podcast channel is another podcast channel that, we're both handling together, both, handling and working on together. Um, but yeah, it's just looking back at this year, it's crazy to look back and see on how I went from commentary with no camera to where this year you see a lot of my videos have camera and commentary. And I believe actually the first video that I had was literally like maybe 2 3 days before the beginning of the year, and that was this video right here, the Fierce to Fathom video. It was the first video of the year that I actually started with camera, and I was actually shocked on the views on it. Again, not that I look at views and I want to get a bunch of views. Um, But I guess you could say I thought I was going to get a little bit less views than I did. Um, but you know, there is some changes that I'm thinking of doing for 2026. One of the major changes that I'm thinking of doing is doing Twitch. If you don't know, I already did one live stream on Twitch, and it was actually me and my buddy doing the Kylo Perico heist on GTA. We did finish the heist. I did not finish live streaming the heist and us finishing it. Um, that's my bad. I'm gonna do Twitch this year. This next coming year, I'm gonna do Twitch. And it's not that I won't be doing stuff on YouTube. You will still get your videos on YouTube. But if you go to Twitch and you're subscribed to my Twitch and connected with my Twitch, and then when I go live, and then it's just a little bit extra content for those that want extra content and want that live stream content. Well, they could go to Twitch, and when I go live on there, you'll be able to get that extra live stream content. Um, so that's another change. And if you don't know the Explore Key channel, it's in the description below for the Twitch, and it's up here too. That's the Twitch name. So make sure again you go check it out and you're connected to it so that when I go live, recording those live streams so that way I could take snippets and maybe a 50, 30, 40 minute snippet of that live stream and make it into a video. It won't have major edits, but it will be basically just a video of snippets of the live stream and post that over to the Explore Key channel. So it's just some additional content for both. You get additional content over at Twitch, but you also get some additional content still on the Explore Key channel, to where if you didn't watch the live stream, and then you at least still see a little bit of what happened on the live on the channel. But again, if you want to see that live stream content, you could see over on Twitch. Um, Another thing that I'm thinking of changing up is the podcast channel. Still keeping it the same, but I'm thinking I'm just changing the icon in the background to an icon of me and the background. I have the idea in my mind, it's just doing it. And tell me how you guys like it when I do it. Again, it won't be until the start of the year. This is probably the last video on Explore Key that I'm gonna have on the channel um, before the start of the year. Um, and then, as I said in the previous music video, go check that out, was a banger. But we will be starting with Arkham Knight at the beginning of January. In the beginning of the new year, we will start with Arkham Knight on the channel. And we'll get back to posting on the channel and on the podcast channel. But yeah, so I mean, that's some changes there. Some changes here, not much. Just again, Twitch probably being the major one. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for all you guys that do watch my videos. Because again, I started this channel back in October 2nd of 2020. And in my life, even when I started this simply because I was like, you know what, it would be fun to make content. But I didn't imagine or think that it would turn out how it is now, where I am a half part-time creator. And again, like I said, yeah, I don't get paid for it. You know, I don't get a bunch of views for it. I'm not super famous, but I mean, I like just doing it just because, just because again, seeing those comments of, "Hey, good job," "Hey, this video was funny," "Hey, this video made me laugh." Like, seeing that is what pushes me and encourages me to keep making content. And even to just have the subscribers that I have, again, looking back on my video of having 25 subscribers to now having 65 and being pretty close, I would say, to 100 subscribers. I mean, it's just amazing to see. It's just amazing to see in itself. And I'm excited for this new year. I'm excited to have for this new year and just seeing and exploring new content to get better at my editing. That's something that I look back at and it just amazes me too, from how I went from I was making simple fade in, fade out edits on my PlayStation to Isaiah was my editor for a time, to now I am to where now I am blessed with a good gaming PC, and I am full on have a full on like editing setup, and I'm editing myself. And nothing against people that hire people to edit for them, like like again, like Matthias, um Daz Games, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Like, they are big time YouTubers. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot of videos that they record throughout one day. I'm pretty sure they have 2, 3 videos that they record. Even Beat 'em Ups, which is a Nintendo YouTuber, and does a lot of basic, does Nintendo stuff. Even he though shoots 3, 4 videos in a day. So again, I understand them having those editors that they have edit their videos, because again, it's understandable. Again, you have a lot of people that, or you have a lot of stuff to get through. I like doing it myself because I kind of have my own flavor, if that makes sense. When I edit my videos, I have my own flavor, and I feel like when I'm editing my videos, I'm able to express my personality throughout the video through the edits too. Dropping an edit here, dropping a meme there. You know, it's I have my own flavor on YouTube with you guys. It has been awesome. It has been really fun, and I'm looking forward to this new year, and again, seeing the change to come on the channels, with better editing skills. Um just better, well put together videos in general. And again, it's I appreciate everyone that watches. And if you're someone out there and you have something you want to do, I recommend do it. Try it. See what happens, because I believe me and Isaiah talked about it in our podcast, and I believe it was in our first video podcast. Um, Up here actually. If you want to go watch it, cards up here. But in that video, we even said, like, if there's something you want to follow, try following it. Try doing it, because me and Isaiah, we didn't go to school to learn how to edit, make videos. We didn't go to school for it. We didn't take any online classes. I know there's a class called Skillshare. We didn't even do that. We didn't take no classes. We didn't even watch a YouTube tutorial on how to edit and how to be a content creator. We didn't research at all. We just took a camera and started recording, and kind of figured out how to edit along the way. This was kind of just last video of the year, just letting you guys know what's going on, let you know what's to come for next year, and just how grateful and blessed I am to have the subscribers I have and have the community that I'm still building up. The community that we're still building up. Have a blessed New Year's. Have a blessed rest of the year. Well, New Year's, because tomorrow's the start of a new year. So have a blessed one. God bless. And see you in 2026. Peace.